All right then, boys, it is time for the nostalgia. Where are my fellow nostalgia merchants? Because Victor Ibarbo has an SBC. Now, the card is 97 rated. It's a footies, obviously. The playstyles, a little bit suspect. We're talking playstyle pluses and base playstyles. And he's about 7 teams to get done. So putting nostalgia aside, is he going to be worth it? For cheap and fast EAFC 25 Ultimate Team coins, head over to MMOEXP.com, link in the top of the description, and make sure to use my code Morsey at checkout to save yourself 8% off your entire order. By the way, apologies for lack of content yesterday. I was out literally the whole day, and I've only really been back in this house about an hour, so no time to catch up on content. We're diving straight into it here with Big Vic. Now, I remember using, I can't remember what it was, Foot Birthday, I'm pretty certain, as a right winger, and it was ridiculous. Like, he was so powerful, super fast, and really, really good. Like, he featured in a lot of pro player teams at that stage. So even with maybe their lack of meta playstyle pluses and playstyles, there still could be a place for this man. He's 5'5", 6'2", could play striker, right mid, and right wing. Stat-wise, we look great. Pace, shooting, dribbling, he's got it all. Same with the physicality and the passing. And he's a big physical geezer in game, you'll see that. But it's the playstyles. That's where I get a little bit, what are EA thinking here? What's the thought process? A power shot? It's not the worst in the game, but it's barely usable. And I don't know if you use power shots, but myself, I can't remember the last time I really did it, unless I'm having fun with some flick-up volleys. But still then, they're not crazy effective. Trivela, bit of a different story for myself, being a bit of a Trivela merchant. I don't hate it, but there's so many better playstyles you could have had. Quick step and finesse, fantastic, rapid there. But if Trivela was technical, maybe we had base Trivela instead, or power shot was low driven playstyle plus that, a completely different story, man. Could have been so much better. We do have the Tiki the first, acrobatic, aerial, press proven, and the bruiser combination. Is he just going to be like chucking elbows left, right, and centre, flexing on my opponents or something? Because I'm intrigued to see how it's going to play out. But the card, hey, literally, I'm not going to judge him too much just by looking at the playstyles. We're going to get into the gameplay, I think, and go from there. In regards to price, as I said, it was 7 teams, boys. Let me bring you along for the journey here. 7 squads to get this done. Not cheap in the slightest. We do also have Dumbia as well as, I believe it's Mateus in this cup thing, which I'll be checking out at some point, but probably not today. 472 big ones for the boy. We can make a control lengthy on a marksman, so that is 100% going to be the play. Marksman chem style, control lengthy accelerate type, and let's have some fun. You know what's really irritating? The kits at the bottom, like in the little map thing down there. Why are they so similar, bro? I can't see the difference. David, fizzle it. Oh, unlucky. Okay, a little bit of a recycle, that's fine. Ethan, ping pass now. First touch. No tricks, that's a bit irritating. We do have the 5-star skills, which we can utilise, though. And I tell you what, footwork might not be his strong point. We might be more about power, running and gunning with this kind of card. My opponent's sitting off me, you know. Oh, okay. Send him to Tesco. But a shot gets saved. And it's as easy as that. The counter-attack, 1-0 down. Fizzle it now. Okay, speed isn't bad. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's a heavy touch. The green time finesse there. Buffon makes it look a little bit too comfortable for my liking. This dribbling, it's a bit concerning. Like, he looks a little bit chaotic. Trivela season. Even the green time there. Buffon has my number. Oh, the power, the speed, the stride. Should be enough for the red card, surely. If I see a yellow here, bro. Okay, yeah. He had to go, mate. He had to go. Oh, what a tackle. Jude as well is onside. That stride. Victor, heavy touch. Gets around the man. Got to be a goal. Pure jam. Pure jam. But I think the amount of chances we've had is probably justified. At your feet. Vic. Little return ball is decent. Just took so long to get his... Well, get to the ball. I pressed B about 15 days ago. Oh, that's it. First touch is good. It's that touch there. As he drags it wide. That's what I like. Like, he takes it down pretty quickly, and then he's got such a powerful, like, acceleration. But the finish, I've probably got to find the angle to get the Trivela going, really. Great tackle. Let's go counter-attack time. Ethan. David. Victor. That right trigger touch. He's got some speed, you know. He's got some speed. Near post Trivela. Definitely not the right decision making there. Jude. Little through ball. He's onside. That's got to be, and it is. A little bit of delay, I think, with the shot getting off there, but movement's good. And having at least the Trivela Playstyle Plus is going to work nicely for those low-driven animations. Come on, floodgate season now. One touch, spin him. Go. Okay, maybe that's why the bruiser's in play, because he looked powerful. Just kind of shrugging off Mamadashvili like he doesn't exist, man. But the shot, I definitely rushed it. Right, another heavy touch. Now Boral on the inside. Doing anything technical with him, like, he looks super slow and sluggish there, man. And that's gone wide. Okay, that might be on me because of precision shooting, but that dribbling does not fill me with confidence at all. Especially if you're trying to, I mean, to be fair, you just can't really be tempted to do stuff like that with him. I think that's not in his game, man. Okay, that's crazy that he's got there. Boro. Into that speed boost. Spam that right trigger. Don't want to do anything too technical. Little bit of lag. But it doesn't matter because we get the goal. There it is. Big, big goal for David. It's the speed and power. That's where you want to utilize it, man. The getting behind striker / winger. Not doing anything too technical with him. Make that, David. One touch. He's onside. Oh, okay, footwork's decent. The finish is there. That's more like it. A little shimmy. Gets the space and he bags it. We're on that. At your feet quick. And again, heavy touch. You're in on goal. My opponent's just not swapping players, so I'll take it all day. Little low-driven finish in there. He has got a 5-star combination. So right foot, left foot, it shouldn't matter. One. Yeah, that speed there. And if you look, like shoulder duels, you're not bullying him. He's trying his best to. But Ibarbo is like one of the most physical, almost like a steam train-esque kind of strikers, man. He's just a battering ram. A little bit deeper here for Victor. That first like initial right trigger tap for the speed boost, so fast. Oh, okay then. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, Big Vic. He's just basically gone against everything I said about the dribbling department, weaved his way in and bagged it. Okay, so Big Vic in all of his glory. The price tag is something that might be potentially a little bit off-putting to a lot of people with 7 squads, but we are in that silly season where menu grinding is good. You can get high rate fodder pretty quickly, so 450k worth of SBC fodder in 7 teams honestly isn't too difficult, but is he worth considering? Now, the obvious thing to mention once again are the playstyle pluses. I just don't think they're meta enough realistically. Having quick step is fantastic with the finesse. Power shot would have been much better if it was low driven. Trivela, I would have much rather like a press proven or even a ticky or something along those lines to make him truly meta. And for that reason alone, I will kind of tend to say he might not be the best idea for a lot of you out there, unless you just want to have some fun and basically put a battering ram up front, because this man can't be stopped. The physicality is crazy. What he brings to the table is super unique in the way that once you're striding, he's just kind of shoving people away. Big, physical defenders. Ibarbo's like, nah, mate, this is my ball. You can jog on, son. And he's basically using the bruiser to his advantage. So that's a nice addition. But realistically, meta, he doesn't really tick those boxes, okay? So if you've got crazy nice strikers like that Ginola, Ibarbo's probably someone you don't want to consider. Other decent options like Benzema, for example, I much prefer this card. For a fraction of the price, he's like a quarter of the price basically, maybe a bit more than this Ibarbo. So honestly, take that with a pinch of salt, boys. But if you do want to have a bit of fun, then definitely one to maybe consider. And if fodder's not really too much of an issue for you, I'm not massively against it, because he is decent when it comes to utilizing the speed and power. It's that dribbling where I get a little bit off-putted. I think maybe it's the lack of technicals definitely noticeable. If he had the control sprint, for example, if it was Trivela base and then technical playstyle plus, he might feel a bit quicker and a bit better on the ball. Even with the dribbling stats being decent enough, I think you just got to basically home in on the fact that your control length be accelerate type and you're going to be striding and hopefully scoring goals with this card. As a winger, I can see him working as well, to be fair, cutting in, mostly using the Trivela kind of finish, and you should be fine. But let me know your thoughts, boys. Are you interested in Victor Ibarbo? Are you doing this daily cup thing? I'm busy tonight, so I won't get round to it, but hopefully tomorrow on stream, Monday, when I'm back from work, I'll have a little look. But let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Smash the like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. Catch you later.